Lindsey Graham passed away, and death is never something that we celebrate because every death is so final and somebody's terrible loss. You're maybe going to see a lot of people celebrating Lindsey Graham's death. When someone passes away, even a bigot who had power and used that power to hurt people, especially the LGBTQ community, we try to honor their humanity by trying to find things worth mourning in their death. Lindsey Graham was a Republican who spent decades attacking the LGBTQ community, and there are a lot of reports from male sex workers that claim that Lindsey Graham would often pay to have sex with men. It's something we see with Republicans where Grindr crashes at the Republican National Convention, something we see with conservatives and religious folks, people who are most vocally against the LGBTQ community, that attack it most fervently are those who are still closeted, but because of their religious or social beliefs, they suppress that part of themselves so deeply while still engaging in it in private. But that creates a thing called cognitive dissonance, where you're engaging in something you don't believe you should be doing, so your brain does something to justify it. So instead of accepting themselves for being gay, they attack the gay community, saying no one should be this way. And look at what is to be mourned by Lindsey Graham's death. At any point in his life, he could have come to terms with the fact that there was some part of him that was a part of the LGBTQ community. It would have been extremely powerful for him to finally come out and start to make amends with that community. And his death means we ran out of time for him to accept that part of himself, which is sad in and of itself. Instead, we're left with the legacy of a hateful, bigoted senator who was a confirmed bachelor accused by male sex workers of paying for gay prostitution, who instead of accepting his own sexuality and living a glorious gay life, spent the last decade of his life bottoming politically for Trump. And that is sad. That is worth mourning. Out of respect for a life poorly lived, but understandable in its humanity.